Hey guys, it's Multimedia 7 here to do a Dreamcatcher message. Message was made on June 27th, 2024 at approximately 7 a.m. And relevancy to this message is Capricorn, the mother, sexual deviancy, and an escape. The spiritual message says, God helps me, my foundation. Value, intuition, God gave me. Success, I am beautiful, business great. Numbers 309 in regards to communication, manifesting, God, and philosophy and gifts. Communication from God, gain gifts, praise God, bless me. Spiritual, bless. The number 10 in regards to status and career. Tech, genius, I am, lucky person. Gives and receives acts of kindness. Understanding, date. God thank you, blessing. The date and time is of relevancy. Number 10, career endeavors. Lovable person, shower me with gifts. Partner, money, living in purpose. I am love. Expect major changes. Beautifully come. God, have me begin. New goal, personal growth. God, strategic. Me need to be seen, places to be. God keeps me balanced. God, thank you. Right people, you send. Encounter, generous givers. Pisces, magical moments, spontaneous. Thank you for blessing. God sends. 1 trillion US dollars. People love me. My kind nature. God, I thank you. My presence commands respect. God brings me ever a man. Now the physical message reads, intuition, gift, protection, ideal opportunity, present, income, guidance given, encouraging love and faith, deepest desires, authority, protection, social career, status. Psalm 91, enable inside and outside firms, informed decisions, creative person, art, music, and movies, freedom of expression, field of hospitality, professions, travel, and cinema. 19th Amendment, women, the Constitution. Equal basis with men, not to be discriminated against. Sex, voting qualifications, balance. Harmony, relationship, find life path. Venus, Gemini, Scorpio, placement. Spirituality, mysticism, creativity, divinity. The messages in reverse reads, law and order. Numbers 154 in regards to God's intuition, significant changes, and feminine joy protection. Significant change, making a book, create a movie. Brain, what I dreamed of at 7 a.m. this morning. It's like I wanted to burp, but it was like, I don't know if it was acidic or like something was trying to come up. So I don't know if it's in regards to a woman who's pregnant or something being sickening. Now, in the dream, it takes place, like, it's not usually always me in the dreams. Sometimes it's like, it's a representation of somebody else and what they're going through. I'm seeing from the eyes of this woman that she's in this room and she's in bed with a man of a Capricorn placement. The room, I will say, was very spacious, and for a reason which was highly significant, the bed sheets and bedspread was of a navy blue color. So the Capricorn placement man, that looks similar to one of my exes or whatever. I remember, I can paraphrase what the guy was saying, but for whatever reason, I don't remember after I woke up the whole conversation. But the man, he was implying that he wanted to, have sex, but it wasn't, sex is not the issue. It was how he was asking, if he was asking or if it was by force. It didn't have a good feeling about what the guy was saying. The woman got up out of the bed immediately after the man implied something about having sex, and she started backing away from the guy. And as she got out of the bed and was backing away from the guy even he was smiling, but it was like a devious smile, and it's like he was pretending to be happy or like sane, I would say, but like he was really like thinking or some evil thoughts, and just intuitively I knew. As the woman was backing away from the man, he was just like inquiring, like, so like, why are you acting like that? Like, is there a problem? He was kind of asking if there was a problem without asking if there was a problem, because he didn't want to seem like he was angry. The woman in the dream, I felt that, made up an excuse, and then said that was going to leave the room where this creepy ass guy was. It took a while, got him to back off. And he was like, all right, you leaving? As the woman was leaving, she went into the hallway outside the bedroom door. And then there was this spacious staircase, like wooden staircase. The hallway looked so huge. It's something like the house was very nice. There was a staircase leading upstairs and there was a staircase leading downstairs. Now, the woman was going towards downstairs to escape. She was trying to get up out of there. But as she was leaving the room, the mother of this Capricorn placement, the guy, was upstairs, couldn't see her, but could hear her voice, and she was just like, what's going on? What's happening? Something to that extent. The Capricorn placement that I know, his mother is of an Aquarius placement. I don't know if that has any relevancy there, but I couldn't see her, but I heard her voice. Left. So left, went downstairs, and racing downstairs, by the way, was racing downstairs. Instead of going through the front door, for whatever reason in the dream, because the woman wanted to get away and didn't want the guy to know where she was going, she went towards the back door of the house, which was located by the kitchen. As she got to the kitchen, almost was about to make it for the door, the Capricorn placement guy rushed, I guess, down to the, because I didn't see him run in the dream, but like, he so quickly got to the kitchen before the woman could get to the door, and sat down in the kitchen and kind of, I don't want to say by force, but kind of like made her stay while he made a phone call. Weird, right? And that's where the dream stopped. Also, what happened in the physical today. Weirdly enough, I was guided to talk about a few experiences I had in the past and things that happened today. The Taurus placement, a friend. And one day, when I was a teenager, I was locked out of the home, didn't have my keys, nobody was answering the phone, so I called two specific people to let me spend the night at their home. The person who later became my child's father was not available, but my friend was available and let me spend the night at his home. I went to sleep and I was woken up at 6 o'clock in the morning so I can go back home and get inside my house. That was the first person I thought about when I woke up from the dream, which was weird. Thought about my child's father, and I was like, why am I thinking about my child's father? I don't think about that person, right? Then I went to the store, but before I made my way to the store, I noticed that there was trees dismantled in front of my house, as well as wire cables. Because the night before, there was some sort of storm with lightning and thunder and wind. The current was so heavy that it knocked part of a tree down. When I went to the store in the morning, everything was worse. That might be significant. Then I went to the store to make a purchase. I ran into a high school colleague of Spanish descent, and she was there with her son. Then I realized something about the law of attraction, because I've been having this inner debate with myself, because I have my own morals when it comes to giving to the homeless. There's this woman, I've seen her, she's been a homeless woman like for as long as I can remember in my community. And one thing I would say about her, one, she's of Caucasian descent, blue eyes. And one thing I will say is, even though she's a lady and she's homeless, she doesn't do the most to ask for money. And the thing I will say about her is, when she does ask for money to get things for herself as a homeless person, she actually asks for what she needs. There's no gimmick. And today she asked me for money, and I gave her some change. and she was holding a food menu. But the first thought in my mind is, I wonder if she wants some food. So I went to the food store, and while I was thinking about possibly if I wanted to get her something to eat, because sometimes, you know, these people, they say they want things for another reason. That's their own personal thing, you right? As soon as I went to the store, I was thinking that she came in with the change I gave her and a collection of change that she already had gained, and she was ordering food. She asked a man for some more change to get her meal, and it was ironic. I didn't know the man had seen me give her some spare change so she can, you know, add to her collection change to get whatever she needed. So the man turned around and looked at me, and this is the same guy. He held the door open for me when I was coming to the restaurant. So he seen my act of kindness, and he possibly may or may not be the type to do things like that. But when she asked for the change, he looked at me and he said, "Don't worry about it. I'll help pay for your food." It was very delightful to see, you know, how not having a verbal interaction with somebody, but a non-verbal interaction with somebody to help somebody else. What stood out in the reverse was Law and Order. The number 154, significant change, making a book, creating a movie. Unfortunately, based on the dream, there may be a Capricorn placement facing some sort of crime, maybe going to court for it. It's definitely a man. He possibly will be getting booked and processed shortly. It could be a water sign, Cancer placement, highly aspected. That is the message. Be blessed.